out for a walk?
Sorry?
No, I was just stating the obvious. You know, you're on a walk.
Yeah, fresh air feels good.
Yeah. Well, enjoy yourself.
Yeah. All right. Good. This is ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I was just thinking the same thing.
So what do we do?
I guess we can try and stick to your plan, you know? Make sure we're never alone together.
Yeah, well, we're less than 24 hours in, and that doesn't really seem to be working.
We need to find an alternative. Except, I really don't know what that is. I know I'll never stop loving you. And I can't stop wanting you either. You remember the first time we kissed?
On the bluff.
No, in the park, in the snow.
Oh my God! What are you doing? I can't believe you're bringing that up.
You stuck your tongue down
Oh,
in my
shut
throat.
up! I didn't. What are you talking about? I didn't.
Yes, you did. You left an indelible impression upon me.
God. No, you know, I wanted you to notice me, and I'd never kissed a boy before, and I don't know. I'd read a ton of romance novels, and I just did what they described, and oh my God, it was awful, wasn't it?
No. It was very sweet.
Thank you. I think I'll just, I don't know, vaporize from humiliation now. Oh my God.
You know, I was no more prepared for that kiss than I was for what happened last night. I went from just wanting to comfort you to never wanting to let you go. We've always been honest with each other, Em, so I'm not going to start lying to you now, okay? I can keep my distance from you physically, I think. But I just can't walk out of your life.
I'd almost forgotten that kiss. The other one. True. I mean, I wanted to forget it, but I don't know. For a while, it almost stopped mattering, you know, because there wasn't anything physical between us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We were just friends who loved each other. Think we can get back to that?
How?
Well, one step at a time, you know? You tell me to enjoy my walk, and I tell you to have a nice meeting, and then we return, and we walk away. No looking back.
Enjoy your walk.
Have a nice meeting.
My. I didn't expect to see you here.
Wouldn't be the first time you were wrong.
Is it safe for you to be here, Lydia?
Don't try to intimidate me. I'm not afraid.
Well, then you're as reckless as you are naive. What do you want?
I'm here because of Nicholas. Your beloved nephew is in serious trouble.
Where did you get these?
They arrived in the mail this morning.
Was there a note?
No, and no identifiable marks of any kind.
They don't appear to be doctored.
They're not. Nicholas was with Emily.
This has to stop before Nicholas gets himself killed.
Mr. Cassadine, there is a problem with your credit.
Is there an update?
Nicholas Cassadine's getting your message as we speak.
What about the pictures?
His wife found him with the afternoon mail. No return address, no postmarks.
Nice work, detective.
So, what's next?
I'd like to hear the answer to that.
Our creditors are sending a message.
By sending dirty pictures of Nicholas and his married lover?
They want to get paid. As long as Nicholas is with Emily, he's doing nothing to conceive a child with you. Without an heir, he can't collect the inheritance.
That's my point. There isn't going to be a child or an inheritance. Nicholas treats me like a casual acquaintance. But when Emily calls, he's out the door.
Or maybe you shouldn't have betrayed me. There's little I can do from inside here.
That's all you have to say? I thought that you cared about Nicholas.
The only solution is to make Nicholas a father.
Nicholas doesn't want anything to do with me.
Then you have to try harder. Seduce him. Isn't that supposed to be your great talent? You give Nicholas a child, he'll let Emily go.
You read his rights yet? I'd like to hear the charges first.
There's no charges. You're free to go.
Question me without cause again, and I'll sue the department for harassment.
You need to learn to observe without interfering. But you were questioning. Look, you haven't even finished the academy yet, Spencer. Things aren't always what they seem. Look, you want to be my partner? You'll learn fast. Patience and discretion make a case. Hothead mistakes can get us both killed.
All right, remind me again when we can use the wheelchair.
I'm fine, but you just got out of the hospital. Don't leave me back here again.
Oh my God, Nicholas, are you okay?
I'm fine.
How did this happen?
I don't know. I just found him this way.
Hello, obviously we need some help over here.
Lydia, please don't make a big deal
My
about this.
husband's had a terrible accident.
I'll page Dr. Henry.
Okay, let's go find you a chair.
Thanks, Emily. I can handle it from here.
She can stay here if she wants.
I'm just upset. And I know how many bad memories Emily has here. I wouldn't want you to have a relapse.
Your room is ready.
Okay, you call me if you need anything.
Okay, thanks. Let's go.
I'll be in as soon as I get the desk information.
We gave it in the ER, Lydia.
That's okay. I just want a minute.
For what?
I just have to know. Are you satisfied?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because of you, Nicholas was nearly beaten to death.
He got mugged, Lydia.
The creditors did this because they want our money. They're putting a warning out to Nicholas to pay up, and he can't do that until he gets my inheritance, and for that, he has to make a baby with me.
I have nothing to do with that.
You're stringing Nicholas along, Emily. It could wind up costing him his life.
Security Officer Carlson, please contact the 8 Corners Station. Security Officer Carlson, please contact the 8 Corners Station.
Excuse me. Somebody told me the family planning office was up here.
It's closed for the evening.
Okay.
Family planning, huh?
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah, I left my cell phone. Georgie was volunteering earlier, and I'm always leaving things everywhere, so.
Right. Your Phone's right there in your pocket.
Did I say phone? I meant my keys.
Hey, listen, you don't have to explain to me. I mean, I think Georgie's great, you know, and you're being safe. That's good.
So, I mean, like, what's going on with you? I mean, are you still, you're not back in?
Back in the hospital, no. I'm just, I'm here helping a friend. You know, Dylan, what you and Georgie did for my wedding, the gondola ride, that was amazing. Xander and I can't thank you enough for that.
Oh, no. I mean, I think it's cool that you guys have been together this long. I mean, he was like your high school boyfriend or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, Xander's my first love.
Did you know all along that you guys would, you know, like last this long?
You know, I hoped we would.
So you got your wish?
Yeah, I guess I did.
That's a look.
Thanks.
I called Mrs. Lansbury. She's bringing over whatever you need to the hospital.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not staying.
The doctor thinks it's a good idea.
Lydia, listen. I've been pounded in oblivion, all right? The last thing I need is for you to
Just tell me what you
tell me. I'd
need.
rather just be left alone. Thanks.
Don't you mean with Emily? You do realize that she's the reason that you're in here.
She didn't have anything to do with this.
Think again. Pretty hot. Nothing gets a girl's attention like candid photos of her husband about to bed another woman.
What do you have me watched?
Not me. Your uncle's unhappy bankers. They want to make sure that we pay up. I imagine that they thought I could use these photos to guilt you into staying home with me at night. Too bad you couldn't care less what I think.
Has she seen those?
No, but maybe she should. Nicholas, these people want their money, and they'll do anything to get it. If these photos don't prove that, then the beating should.
I can see the honeymoon hasn't ended.
How did you hear about this?
He was with me when the call came in. We'll find out who's responsible.
I'll save you the time. I did this to myself.
Baby. We'll have us minutes. Oh, hey, Jason. Hey, Emily. You look great. Thanks. I'm feeling a lot better. Hey, listen, do you mind if I steal my brother for a minute? Oh, no, of course. Yeah, he's all yours.
Okay, what's wrong?
Okay, Nicholas was attacked on the docks. He was hurt really badly, Jason.
Who was it? The predators?
They broke his ribs this time, but they could have done a whole lot worse. Jason, you promised you'd protect him.
Sorry, I should have been paying more attention.
What I'm asking is huge.
I'm going to take care of this.
Hey, listen, I don't want you to get hurt.
I'm not going to get hurt because I know who's threatening Nicholas now. And I know how to stop him.
Lydia, how's Nicholas?
He'd be a lot healthier if you'd leave him alone. Oh, take a look. Live and in color. The affair you're not having.
Okay, where'd you get...
It doesn't matter. Stay away from my husband or you're gonna get him killed.
All right. After Lydia has a child with me, we'll get the inheritance and then the creditors will be satisfied.
Why not cut the lender off at the source?
Because I don't know who they are.
I do. Lorenzo Alcazar is backing him.
Alcazar.
Yeah, that's right. And he's caused a lot of problems. You could be the way to get rid of him.
You decided to stay. How are you feeling?
I feel like I've been lying to myself for months. That's about to change, Lydia. I made a decision that's going to affect the both of us.
We don't have to talk about this now.
I know I've hurt you, and I'm sorry for that. But I shouldn't have agreed to an arrangement I never wanted.
We didn't have a choice.
Our marriage is a lie. It'll never make us happy.
We aren't in it for the happiness.
And then we're both fools.
What are you saying?
I'm getting an annulment. Our marriage ends today.
Nicholas, you can't just end our marriage out of the blue this way.
We never should have gotten married. It was a business arrangement. And you know what? Since then, nothing's changed. There's no point in continuing.
There is plenty of points, starting with your life depends on it. These creditors who beat you senseless know that the only way that the Cassadines can pay this money back is if we produce an heir. And the only way we can do that is if you stay with me. If you leave me, they'll kill you. These were a reminder of that.
And it worked. It reminded me that I'm in a sham of a marriage.
Since when did you become suicidal? You might as well just save the bad guys the trouble and put a bullet in your own head.
Why are you... Why are you fighting me on this? Is this the future that you want for yourself? Are you honestly happy?
I could be, and so could you if you would just give it half a chance.
I told you my intentions, and there's no point in discussing it.
I know what this is really about. You can't stand the thought of your life without your precious Emily. You would risk anything and everything to be with her.
You're right, I want Emily.
Gia, have you seen Sandra? I have to find him. It's really, really important.
Whoa, slow down. No, I haven't seen him. What's wrong?
I don't have time to explain it.
Whoa, all right. Look, you are officially scaring me now. What is going on?
Okay, I think I've blown it this time. I mean, really, really blown it. And I have to find Xander and make him understand before he hears it from somebody else.
Here's what? What?
It's really, really complicated, Gia.
I'm really quite bright. Or you can simplify. Just cut to the chase. I'll fill in the rest. What's wrong?
There are pictures of me and Nicholas together. Okay? If Xander finds them or even hears they exist, my marriage is over.
Wait a minute, back up. Why did Emily take Nicholas to the hospital?
Well, he's beaten pretty badly. I think it was a message from the Cassadine creditors. Whoever they are, they're serious about getting their money back.
Okay, why does this involve Emily?
I don't think it does yet, but...
Why was Emily with Nicholas in the first place?
I don't know, Xander. But you're focusing on the wrong thing. I'm just trying to give you a heads up here. It's just a dangerous time to be connected to a Cassadine. Any woman associated with my brother right now is an easy target for these people. We're talking a lot of money here.
Lucky. I think you're worried about the wrong woman. I think you should be worried about Lydia. Nicholas and Emily, they're over. They're not associated.
Look, I realize that.
Unless there's something going on that I need to know about.
No.
Then save your concern.
You know what, Xander? She could be in danger. All right, so you just make sure you keep your eyes open and keep Emily safe, okay?
Well, I just took the first step. I ended my marriage with Lydia, so now Alcazar will have to kill me.
That's not how this is going to end.
Yeah. You know, I actually think Lydia was hurt. I used to be careful about that, you know, stomping on people's feelings, getting caught up in relationships.
I'm sorry if this is difficult for you.
Yeah, well, it's a good cause, right? Saving my family, canceling the debt that has caused me and my uncle to make so many bad decisions. You know what's ironic, though, is that I never really gave a damn about that money. And now my life's on the line for it.
You're not the one who's going to die, Nicholas.
I just wish I could have found a way out of it without hurting Lydia. To be honest with you, she really doesn't deserve it. I don't know. Anyway, once my marriage is over, I'll be that much closer to being with Emily if she still wants me.
Yes, Nicholas and I came close to making love in the cottage, Gia, but we didn't, okay? We stopped in time, and we agreed to stay away from each other. It was a moment, that's all.
A moment? This has been ongoing for months now. You and Nicholas and your big scary love. Do you know what I find fascinating? You just got finished telling me this whole story about almost making love to a man who isn't your husband. And the only time you mentioned Xander was in relation to Nicholas. I have to find Xander before he sees the pictures and goes off on Nicholas. Once again, it's all about Nicholas and protecting him and your obsession for one another. Damn the rest of us, right?
I love Xander, Gia.
That may be in your way. But does it compare to the way you feel for Nicholas? How is any of this fair, Xander?
Don't bother looking for her. I was looking for her too, so I could tell the little witch exactly what I think of her.
What happened to you?
And the only problem is, I'm not sure what I would say to her if I did see her. Congratulations, you won. Do I offer to throw the shower?
What the hell are you talking about?
Nicholas decided that he wants an annulment. My marriage is over, finished. Never mind that Nicholas leaving me will end up getting him killed. And notice I didn't mention that I'll end up in the poorhouse.
Okay. English, please. What are you getting at?
Do you not listen? Or are you the kind of guy that needs proof your eyes can see? Because that's not a problem. I've got that. Faced with photographic evidence of their wife getting horizontal with another man, most men would look away. But you seem fascinated.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
They were taken the night that I warned you.
I've already figured that out. Alexis called. I left Emily at the cottage. The lights went out and she called Nicholas.
Now you see why.
How'd you end up with these pictures? Did you take them?
They were sent to me anonymously by some helpful or scandalized soul. What difference does it make? What you're seeing is a preview of the future. Nicholas already asked me for an annulment. Emily's next. Then they'll run straight into each other's arms and live happily ever after. Or for 5 minutes or however long it takes the Cassadine creditors to kill Nicholas.
I won't have to.
From Emily. You never meant to honor my marriage. You were just with Lydia to save your own skin. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Just calm down for a second.
Save it! I've seen the pictures. I see you kissing my wife, making love to her.
It never happened.
Are you asking me to not believe my eyes? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, okay.
Huh? And afterwards, you just looked at my face and you just smiled and said, "Hey, man, how's it going?" And then you never said a word.
I think this is nothing to tell.
You had your hands all over my wife. Get up! Get up!
Xander, stop it! Stop! Oh my God.
I heard Nicholas Cassadine with his wife. He wants to end the marriage.
You told her that?
Nicholas is doing everything you don't want him to do. He ends up with Emily Quartermain. You can just kiss your money goodbye. Now, Stefan was warned. If that debt's not paid, Nicholas dies. So what do you want to do?
You ask anybody who knows me. I always collect what's owed.
Ending my marriage to Lydia is part of a plan that Jason and I worked up to deal with Alcazar.
With Alcazar? Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, Alcazar's the one who loaned my uncle the money. And if he thinks we're going to default on it, then he'll try and kill me. He's already threatened to. And Jason's agreed to act as a security consultant. If Alcazar attacks me again, and he will, then Jason will step in.
Okay. Jason set you up as a decoy. What if it doesn't work? Nicholas, I mean, you could end up dead for real.
Emily, until this is over, you're in danger. Alcazar could come at me through you. Xander, there's a fishing shack on the other side of Spoon Island. It's fully stocked. You can take Emily there and stay there until it's over.
Wait, I don't believe this. I mean, how could Jason use you this way?
It was with my consent and cooperation, Emily. I want this debt off my back, and that's the only way how.
Come on, believe me. Let's go.
Take her to Spoon Island, Xander. You can be mad at me if you want to. That's fine. But you think of her first. You protect her.
I have been from the beginning. From what I can tell, I'm the only one. You've been risking your life for months.
Hey, you look like somebody just shot your puppy.
Sensitive as usual.
Hey, why are you crying?
Believe it or not, it's been known to happen.
You know, why don't you tell me what's wrong?
Nicholas just ended our marriage. No warning, no argument. It's just over.
You know what? Who cares?
Excuse me? What did you just say?
You know what? How about I get us some coffee, okay?
Yeah, not for me. Knock yourself out.
You know what, Lydia? You're a survivor. You can go on with your life and make it work. You've got those instincts.
Well, you're wrong. I'm not just gonna go on with my life. I'm Nicholas's only chance in giving him an heir and the inheritance. I'm not giving up on my marriage, and I'm not gonna sit back and leave him for those ruthless people to terrorize him or kill him.
Lydia, the police will protect Nicholas. You have my word.
Well, that's not good enough. Nicholas is my husband.
I'm sorry, did I miss something? That ring on your finger never symbolized anything.
Love?
Exactly.
Things change.
Meaning?
A funny thing happened when I wasn't looking. I fell in love with my husband.
I hope hiding makes sense. We just moved into our little cottage. I hate the thought of being away from it even for one night. Hey, at least it's a cast-iron fishing shack. It can't be that bad, right? And Nicholas says it's fully stocked, so.
You just gonna keep lying to my face? That's what you're doing.
What?
Looking at me in the eyes, pretending that you love me.
Xander, what are you talking about?
All the while protecting your secret with Nicholas. Guess what? Secret's out. I've seen the pictures, Emily. I know you slept with him.
Nicholas and I didn't make love. Things got out of hand. I admit that. No, but listen. We stopped, Xander. I swear. Okay, and we agreed that it would never get.
Let me ask you a
again.
question. Answer me honestly for a change. Did you marry me to protect him?
I don't know much.
You don't know what. Did you know about the Cassadine debt? Did you know about Alcazar or whoever these mysterious creditors are, that they were after him? And did you know that the only way to keep him safe was to marry Lydia and stay married to her and you marry me? Did you? Has it always been about him? No, do not walk away from me, Emily. I want an answer. I deserve it.
I don't know.
No, don't.
I'm really confused.
Oh, I see, I'm not. I see it very clearly. Nicholas hooked up with Jason for reasons way beyond money. He may want to be free of his debt, but he wants to be free of Lydia much more, because when that happens, you two get to be together.
Alexander, please, let me explain.
No, I've heard enough explanations to last me for the rest of my life. I've been up and down this road with you and Nicholas more times than I'm choking on it. This is it. I'm done. Right here, right now. You decide. It's either me or Nicholas. Which one, Emily?
Nicholas? Capelli, what are you doing here?
That's a good question. What do you want, Capelli?
You were the victim of a brutal attack. Just wanted to make sure you weren't vulnerable for another one.
Well, I wasn't aware I'd been placed under police protection.
It's nothing official, Nicholas. I just had a hunch that your security could be tightened. And I was right. So I'm going to put a couple of plain clothes on the floor. You won't even know that we're here.
Ugh. Don't you just hate cops?
Oh, I don't really think about them one way or the other.
What happened to you?
Oh, just a couple of thugs. All right, so not that I'm not, like, honored or anything, but why are you in here?
I was bored, taking a walk, and, Nicholas, do you have any reason to believe that you were beat up on Lorenzo Alcazar's orders?
Carly,
Hey.
what do you think you're doing?
Hello? You know, you're just in time.
Aren't you supposed to harass
No,
me?
I'm trying.
Instead of harassing
I'm not harassing. Nicholas, do you feel harassed? No, I didn't think so, okay? I have a feeling that Alcazar's people beat up Nicholas.
And how is that your business?
Okay, I was in Alcazar's apartment, and I saw a document with your name on it. I had completely forgotten about it until I saw you here, and I'm thinking maybe that he's interested in you and your family. Do you have any idea why?
That's being handled.
Okay, I'm speaking to Nicholas.
And I'm going to tell Nicholas, don't discuss anything with her.
Okay, no, I resent that because I can be helpful right now.
No, you can't. So are you going to go back to bed on your own, or am I going to have to carry you?
I'm having a...
Which one? Thank you.
Bye, Nicholas.
You need to tell me Alcazar hasn't seen these.
Pictures won't be a problem.
Yeah, maybe not for you.
They won't be for Emily either.
I'm protecting you because my sister loves you and I want Alcazar gone, but I'm not going to do it at Emily's expense.
All right, I got that.
How'd you get these?
Lydia? Yeah, someone sent them to her.
Anonymously?
I don't...
Of course. You know, it could be Alcazar sending you a message, sending Lydia a message, get your husband under control, but you should have told me about these right away.
I intended to, but
anything that might jeopardize my sister, you pick up the phone and you call me, otherwise you're on your own.
Look, I love Emily, okay? And I'm gonna marry her as soon as Alcazar's out of the picture. Now, that makes me highly motivated. You don't have to worry, I'm not gonna mess things up.
I made contact with Cindy. I gave her my number, and I'm going to try and get her to talk to me and tell me the truth about it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Actually, I need to talk to you about another problem.
There's more?
Your father.
Dr. Lewis.
I hate to barge in, but I desperately need your help.
Mr. Cates, please report to the helipad. Mr. Cates, please report to the helipad.
Okay, that's it. Checked out. Guard duty's officially over. I'll take full responsibility for my own safety now. Thank you. Oh, hey.
Nice job.
Alcazar's having me watched. I'll know him by myself.
Like your family owes him a lot of money. So now we need Alcazar to collect a payment in person.
All I have to do is find a way to make him pull a gun on me. No problem.
Carly Corinthos walked in before I could deliver your message.
What was Carly doing visiting Nicholas Cassadine?
I don't know. I covered with some excuse about looking in on Nicholas, and then I had to post some guards to make it look legit.
In other words, you made a mistake.
Nicholas will be released today. He'll be wide open.
Do it right this time. Cassadine's becoming a problem. I want them under control.
Judge Farmer took Christina away from Ned, but she didn't give her to me.
Who got her?
Your father.
You're kidding, right?
One would think. The judge, and I use the term loosely, felt that your father would provide a more stable environment for her.
Huh. Well, Dad's always been able to talk a pretty good game. So what do you want me to do?
I'm not sure if I was nice to him the last time or not nice, but in case I was not nice, I'd like you to smooth things over for me.
Well, my dad and I don't have that good of a relationship. I mean, we don't outright hate each other anymore, but our relationship pretty much consists of leaving and turning phone messages.
You have more influence than you think.
Is there anything in particular you'd like me to talk to him about?
I want you to speak to him on my behalf. Convince him that I should be allowed visitation.
I'll try.
Thanks.
Christina was turned over to my custody without any warning or prep time.
Oh, hi. Oh, how long have you had her? Hey,
Long enough to know that I'm completely out of my depth.
baby. Oh, babies keep you busy, huh?
She's got a mind of her own. I live in an adults-only building. It has very thin walls, and she's been really vocal.
Oh, she's been crying a lot?
Yeah, I think she's confused by her new surroundings. You know, I haven't slept a wink, and according to my neighbors, they haven't either. Now, I've got to go to work, and I've got to get baby supplies, and I've got to find another apartment in a child-friendly building. So I was remembering how good you and Xander were with her at the cabin.
Oh, she's welcome to stay with us, Dr. Lewis. Huh?
Are you sure? Because if it's an imposition, I can find another solution.
No, it's fine, really. Christina's adorable. Yes, you are. Let's sit down here. Yes, you are. Oh, I can't believe how big she's gotten.
Yeah, I can't believe how loud she's gotten. Are you sure this is okay?
Oh, it'll be our pleasure.
Well, I can't thank you enough. This might come in handy.
Okay. All right.
And there's some diapers and a couple of bottles of baby food in the bag.
Okay. All right. See you later. Hey.
Well, she looks happier already.
All this fuss, huh? Over such a little girl, right? Yes. You'd think all of that love would bring people together and not tear them apart, huh? Mm-hmm. It's all very, very confusing, right? Well, hey, if you figure it out before I do, you just let me know, all right? Okay.
What are you doing?
Exactly what you wanted. I'm leaving. I kept my head high as long as I could, Nicholas, but you finally wore me down. So go for it. Get your annulment. I'll be in touch with an address where you can send the papers. That is, if you live long enough to file them.
Wait a minute. Do you have a place to stay, or?
What difference does it make?
Well, no, I'm just asking. I mean, the Port Charles Hotel has nice rooms. Maybe.
Thanks for the tip. No, I can't do this. I don't want you to die, Nicholas.
I'll get out of this alive, okay? I can promise you that.
You'd better, because I've fallen in love with you.
Look, you tried your best to make the marriage work. It's my fault we're breaking up.
I don't want to blame you, Nicholas. I just want a second chance. I've learned to care about you, Nicholas. And I'd like to think that maybe you could learn to care about me, too.
I do care. Too much to let you lie to yourself or believe in something that can't happen. Our marriage was a mistake. We both got into it for the wrong reasons. But the kindest thing we can do for each other is get out of it as cleanly and quickly as possible.
You know I married you for the inheritance. I didn't have feelings for you, and your feelings were more than mutual.
It was just a bad situation that neither of us asked for.
With Emily, I saw a different side of you. Gentle, caring, affectionate, deeply loyal, capable of total commitment. I I didn't realize I was beginning to have feelings about you until I saw the photo of you in Emily's arms.
Look, I'm sorry.
And it hurt.
I'm sorry that those photos were even taken, but at least it made us both face the truth here.
The only truth I care about is that your life is at risk. Those creditors have beaten you. The next time, they will kill you. And I don't care if you can't return your feelings from me right now. I just want to save your life, Nicholas. And the only way that we can do that is to stay married, have a baby, and collect the inheritance so we can pay the creditors back.
I want to be with Emily, Lydia, not you. Can't...
If Emily loves you, then she'll wait. We just need enough time to have a baby, Nicholas.
That's exactly why this can't happen. When I become a father, I want my child conceived in love, not because I need the money.
Can't you have both?
No.
Can't you have both? We could have a baby that we both love, and you'll get the money you need to save your life.
I'll find another way to save my own life.
You know what? I saw the cutest baby toys. Ah, yes, I did. At a store on Driscoll Street. I think I'll go shopping later and pick up a few. Yeah. With all you've been through, you deserve a few perks, huh? And I'll need to pick up some more diapers. Yes. And some more baby food too. Are you warm enough? Okay. I'll get you a blanket. There we go. You left so early.
Yeah, you were sound asleep. I didn't want to wake you up and, get into anything.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
Alexis called me. Needed to talk to me. Wouldn't believe what's happened.
Oh, I might. I had a visitor. No, not Nicholas. Your father.
What the hell?
Yes. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Your father left a little present behind.
Cameron?
Look, if you're going to cross-examine me about Christina's welfare, you can rest assured that she's resting blissfully happy in the company of Xander and Emily. And if you're going to throw something at me again, try to make sure that it matches the applesauce on my jacket.
I didn't want to attack you. I want to thank you.
I understand you want to kill me. I understand that my family owes you a substantial amount of money. I'd like to work out an arrangement to pay you back.
The loan was guaranteed by the Karenin fortune. If I understand the terms correctly, you only inherit if you produce a child with your current wife.
Wow. I had no idea you paid such close attention to my life.
I don't care about your life. I care about the money.
I have $100,000 cash on hand. How much time will that buy?
About 3 seconds and they're up. I'm a businessman, Mr. Cassadine. And you're insulting me by even suggesting such a negligible sum.
Yeah, a businessman doesn't kill his investment. I die, you get nothing.
If you live, it's bad for business. If you die, it might motivate your uncle into coming up with the cash to save his own life.
You'll get the money.
How?
A little bit at a time. I'll be in my study later with the first installment. Oh, and come yourself. Don't send a courier. It's bad business. I'll be there.
Your father was completely frazzled when he came by.
Yeah, baby's probably too much for him to handle, huh?
Yeah, he'd been up all night and he had to get to work and he asked for help and I just didn't have the heart to refuse. Xander, she's such a sweet little thing. Yes, you are. Yes, you
Well,
are.
how long is she gonna stay here for?
It's sort of open-ended. Your dad has to get a new apartment.
Emily, we're not baby experts.
I know enough, Xander, and I'll pick up a book on childcare when I go into town to buy Christina some food.
Emily, you're still recovering. You know, you need to take it easy.
I know, but a baby's good medicine.
I mean, the last thing we need right now is added stress.
Yeah, but we always talked about having a child someday.
Yeah, we did.
Well, Christina's here now. Yes, you are. And she needs lots of love and affection. Come here, baby. Come on. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes. So, why don't you hold her?
Nah, I don't know how.
Xander, come on. It's easy. Just put your arms out. Yes, he's going to put his arms out. Just put your arms out. Okay, here we go.
Like this?
Xander, she's not made out of glass. You can hold her a little bit tighter.
Okay. Hello? Hi? What do you think about staying with us? What do you think? I think she might like it. Well, I guess we could put a crib in the extra bedroom or something.
Or we could paint it pink or yellow.
Well, you're taking it easy, Emily. I'll paint and you can supervise.
If you insist. Okay, well, I need to run to the store and get some things for Christina, like food.
Wait, you're leaving me with her?
Yeah, for about 30 minutes or so. You think you can handle it?
Honestly, no.
Xander, you're kind, you're considerate, you're loving. Christina couldn't be in better hands.
Well, compliments will get you everywhere. Oh, it's okay.
Oh, saved by the bell.
Hi, Emily.
How are you two doing?
Ah, great. I'm running to the store, but Xander can fill you in. Hey.
Mama.
Hey, baby. Why are you crying? I came all the way to see you, and I missed you. Oh, all right, we'll fix it. Mommy will fix it. What's wrong? See? Oh.
I won't be long.
What's the matter, sweet pea?
So, got another chance at parenthood. Third time's a charm, right?
I won't have her long enough to make the mistakes I made with you.
So, how long is baby Christina gonna be with us?
As long as it takes me to find a child-friendly apartment, which means you better get used to Alexis. She'll probably be camped on your doorstep.
Well, Alexis, welcome as often as she wants to be, and you too.